Hello everyone, we continue doing combined questions for GCSE and IGCSE related to trigonometry. I decided to combine bearings, sine and cos rule in one, this part 2. Make sure you watch the previous video where I discussed problem 1 and there was solutions provided for that. I showed actually there were 2 ways shown for you guys using sine rule, using their idea and observations that this triangle is an isosceles. If you're not sure how to do that by your own, make sure you can watch the video and see the full explanation for that. Alright, so we just go on to the problem 2. Here is the problem 2. I'll just squeeze for a while and just set aside here. Okay, and pause the video, try to do by your own as always, and let's see how it can be solved. So you need to find sides AB and AC, so basically lateral sides and the base. Okay, so first let's focus on AB. Let's set up AB as X because triangle is an isosceles. We can state that BC is the same as X, and instead of normal formula or standard formula for the triangle as 1/2 height times the base times base, we will use an alternative through the sign. So actually this is the result, or it can be derived from the basic formula. If you're not sure, you can also watch this video where I derive this formula, but I'll use it as a ready to apply tool. So it's going to be 1/2 two sides x times x. So I've taken two sides AB and BC and I multiply by the sine of the angle alpha. So here is the angle alpha. That's what I'm going to use. And to know angle alpha, we need to express it through 20 degrees. Okay, so which way we can do? We can go this way because this angle is 20 degrees. Triangle is an isosceles. Angles are at the base the same. So that means we can express our angle alpha as 180 minus the sum of 20 and 20, which is 40. So that means we have an expression for angle alpha. It's 140 degrees. Okay, so now we plug, instead of area 100 centimeters squared, 100 will be equal to 1/2 x squared, and we calculate in sine 140, just in the case. Okay, so the way we can do is simply to simplify and express x squared. So we multiply everything by 2 divided by sine 140 and taking the square root. So the final expression is going to be 200 over sine 140 and the square root of that. So if you like, you can calculate on the run each item, like each term, like sine 140, 100 divided by 1/2, as you like. So if you simplify, you'll get final length for AB. This is actually x, so this is the x value as square root of this fraction, and if you do that, you'll get around 17.64 to 2 decimal place in centimeters. So that's the answer in centimeters. So we've got the length for AB, and now we need to calculate AC. There are plenty of ways we can do. I'll show you several ways. So way 1, we can use sine rule, why not? So AC in the triangle ABC, AC to sine 140 is the same as AB that we recently found is 17.64 to sine 20. Okay, and you can freely express AC from there. So AC is 1764 times sine 140 degrees and so multiply, yes, and over sine 20. Okay, if you calculate for AC that, you'll get 33.15 centimeters. Okay, so that's the final answer for AC. That was way 1. I consider it as good one, why not? But I'll show you another way how you can express AC. You can go through cos. So this way 1 was using sine theorem. So way 2 is to use cos. I don't recommend to use that because cos rule is always more complicated and takes more time for that. But I'll show you so that you can understand how to apply cos rule just in case. So AC is the side that you're looking for. So AC squared is x squared plus x squared minus 2x times itself x and times cos of the angle alpha, which is 140. So that's how cos rule works. Instead of x, you just plug your value for AB. So we remember that instead of x, we need to plug AB, which has the value 17.64. And don't forget to finally for AC to take the square root of that, of the final expression. So I don't recommend to do that because you see the expression is a bit longer than it should normally be. Okay, so and the way 3, I want to show you way 3 here. So what we can do, we can put the height down, and because it's height, it will form 90 degrees angle. We don't care about the length of this height, but we care about that we will form the right angle triangle. So triangle ABD is right angled. If we did so, we can arrange basic trigonometry. So how to find AC is double AD. So AC is simply double AD. And just in case you want to find AD first, it can be accomplished through the basic right angle triangle. So let's have a look how to find your AD. AD is adjacent side. So this is adjacent side. This is hype. So instead of hype, X stays for. So that's why adjacent side is hype times sine times cos 20. So that means it's going to be X times cos 20. So this is definitely the shortest way, but you need to take into account that you need to put height, so do some extra action or extra operation. So that was solution for problem 2. I'll show you actually 3 ways how it can be accomplished. So it's for your taste, choose any one you like, and we'll see in the problem 3 and 4 that much more interesting one. All right, that was Daniel Dose. If you're new here, subscribe, like this video, share it with anyone who's struggling with maths and with physics as well, because I also have physics there. Check it out and see you next time.